thing of 3 of them for $1.89. And I'm
Where's the thing? Where's the thing? There it is.
Ugh.
$1.89 is not a bad price, bro.
Not for 3 of them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I mean,
That's less than $1. I'm no mathematician, but I'd say that's less than $1 a piece.
Well, the FE stands for, I think it's federal emissions.
Ferrero Rocher.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Ferrari Enzo. Okay, that's what that stands for.
Then what's the GE? Maybe the 4. Maybe mine's a 4A.
I think there's federal emissions and general emissions.
General emissions.
And then
okay.
California emissions has its own. You would think it'd be CE. No, it's like ZFY or some stupid like whatever.
Well, that makes total sense in California.
Yeah. Yeah, makes all the sense. Okay. Let me see here. So, Mr. Raiden. Okay, shouts out to Mr. Raiden.
What do we?
He been bugging me for a while.
No, we should snap it. We got to snap it. Hang on, snap it in there. All right.
I'm losing my mind,
now
Raiden.
We can finally do it.
I'm losing my mind.
Not to be confused with a different band that also has a song called "Losing My Mind." That's also on our channel. But
you would be amazed with how many people I went into YouTube, losing my mind. 5,000 different bands.
Oh yeah. It's one of those very common names.
Just everybody out there losing their mind.
There's a couple track names that are like that like you just kind of if you're in a band and you're writing a song and everything is pointing towards naming the song certain song names.
Yeah.
Look it up on the internet first and make sure you're not just going to get buried in somebody else's algorithm, right?
Yeah.
So, someone else who's already done that and has a better following, like that kind of a thing. But anyways, so shout out to Mr. Raiden.
Yes.
Do we have a last name or is it just Raiden?
Just Raiden.
Okay. All right. So yes, he's been in our comment section repeatedly. I mean, he's been very committed to our comment section. Do Neffex, losing my mind by Neffex, losing my mind. So here we are. It's Monday, and we're gonna be losing our mind with Neffex. That's what's going on.
That's it. Neffex was pretty badass the last time he brought them Titan lights.
Yeah.
And it was a good time. This one I don't believe has a video, but it has a visual of some sort, so that's cool.
We have a small version of Titan lights. These are just the super knockoff version of them. But
they're called LED lamps.
Surprisingly enough, they work pretty well. Like if we had 6 or 7 of those, I think it would work for a
I was thinking about buying some more.
I think we need to. I think we need to start investing. I like them. I think they've worked out very well. 4.5 out of 5-star review for those.
And you can sync them all together. Unfortunately, they don't sync with sound.
Yeah, they don't. There's no. I was looking for that on the remotes when I first set them up, and I was like, oh, okay. But that's why they're cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't come with the bells and whistles. It's just basically patterns and different colors, which is fine.
Yeah,
works for what we need it for, man. Anyways, let's get into this. Like, comment, subscribe. Neffex, losing my mind. Nothing else, right?
Nothing
Let's
else.
just go.
Let's
Thanks, Raiden. Let's get it.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
That's a cool visual, dude. I like it.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now.
Love it.
I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
That's cool, man.
He's got this.
It's got a very Dax vibe to it, to me.
Oh, you picking up on Dax? Okay, okay, that's a good one. I was thinking influencing like. Now again, I don't know how controversial this is.
Oh God, here it comes.
I don't know the rap world,
Here it
okay,
comes.
but to me, I'm hearing a lot of. Honestly, I'll start off with something different. I'm hearing NF,
yes,
for sure, which is Neffex, NF. I don't know. I don't know if there's any relation there or anything, but but I am also hearing some Eminem in there. There is some Eminem in there for me. But it's in a good way. Like I like Eminem, and I've said it before. I thought Slim Shady and that whole Marshall Mathers, everything.
His older albums were great.
I thought they were awesome, dude. The Marshall Mathers EP is amazing. The one with the whatever. I think it might be that one, but
with
whatever.
The house.
Whichever one has the Vicodin pill on the front. It's like turned into a monster and it's like split open. I think that's that one, but I don't remember. Maybe Maybe it's called Vicodin. I can't remember.
No, I think the one with the house was Recovery. Maybe that was.
Anyways, those early ones, I liked Eminem. I still like Eminem. I think he puts out good music. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm hearing influences from that, but it's really good. Yeah, man. It's really good.
I love how he's like, he goes, the top seems to be vacant. He's like, there's not anybody up there really doing anything that's good. He's like, I just want to push myself up to that point because you either fight or you give up. Like, you go out and you do things or you don't. Like, he's like, and I'm going to put in the work. Mm-hmm. So I like that.
Yeah, get out of my way, man. I got things to do, things to take care of.
Oh, you changed the volume.
Oh, dude, look at me.
Here we go.
Everyone, don't.
Here we go.
This will be.
It's a Monday.
This will be me doing this edit. So let's, Matt. Don't worry about this part. I'm gonna hit play really quick and then pause it, and then we'll go back 5 seconds, and then okay, and then we'll go back 10 seconds. Screw it. Here we go. Now we're ready.
The noose, it fits some loose shit. A stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
It's great, man.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
It just, I mean, it's it kind of speaks for itself, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What do you take from the don't treat me like a neighbor? I just, for anyone that is interested, I just went through an experience with my neighbor this morning. That was kind of an interesting one, and ended up in a weird situational thing. Like, everyone's good. Like, everything's fine. Everyone's on the same page at this point. But there was just a couple of different approaches that were had, and we had a thing going. But at the end of the day, like, we're good friends. I like my neighbor. He's totally fine. Everything's totally good. So what do you take from that?
I think the thing, like, the stereotypical suburban life neighbor, right? So typically you'll see a movie or whatever, and they're like, oh, welcome to the neighborhood, and they all like bring you a pie or whatever, right?
Truman
but it's
Show.
all like a fake nice, and then they go home and I can't believe they don't mow their grass once a week. I can't believe they don't vacuum their yard.
Did you see what happened last night? Did you hear them? Yeah. Blah, blah, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things, like, don't come up and be nice to me and then, like, fuck around and talk shit behind my back.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or, I don't need a handout. Like, I'm just gonna go and do it. Like,
yeah, okay, fair enough. Because some people have terrible relationships with their neighbors, or they just don't get along.
I just prefer. So instead of having a good relationship with my neighbor or a bad relationship with my neighbor, I just don't know them.
Just no relationship.
I just
and that's okay. Yeah,
hang out at my house, like, do my thing. That's it.
How do you know your neighbor? Oh, I know him as my neighbor.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I know what kind of truck he drives. That's about it. I don't know what the guy looks like. I don't know what he does for a living.
He doesn't fuck with me. I don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
We each go about our business. We make our money. We live our lives. That's it. And for the most part, that's how my neighborhood is. Nobody really fucks around in my neighborhood. Both my neighbors are kind of that way. Like, I like them just fine. And situationally, when things need to happen, I guess they happen the way that they do. The way that it happened this morning. But yeah, nothing. It never seems to go sour with my neighbors, so that's good. I'm okay with that. I like that. But anyways, I also need to mention that I love the graphic in the middle that has the timer in the middle.
When the songs and shit. Yeah,
it's just cool. It's the little things, people, that really catch my eye. I think
it almost looks like an Neffex mixer where, like, things like come in and you can watch the lights like bounce up and down.
Yeah,
it's super cool.
It's a really good little visual that he's got going. I need to look into, like, that kind of.
I don't know how any of that works. I know Ronnie used to do that, and, like, I
have no idea how any of that works. I assume it's just an animation that you can do where you have a circle that draws and then you slow the animation down to the draw time of the song, and you just slowly will draw that out over the elapse of the song. I don't know, guys. I'm learning Filmora very, very slow. There's an animations tab in Filmora that I've been kind of messing around with. And,
speaking of, we need to update that.
Or what?
Filmora.
Oh, yeah, every time we pop it up. I know. It's today. We'll do it today because we got to do studio stuff anyway. So anyway, let's keep going through this. Here we go.
Body in the world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
And that's the stuff that's the stuff that makes me think of NF, is because NF's, we watched that little clip on NF's producer, like building the track, right?
Yeah.
And he did all those big heavy violin hits, like that kind of a thing on his synth pad, and just kind of built the track that way. So like the track also makes me think of NF, like it should, and which is good. NF is, I mean, he's in the book. He's on the list. He's in the books, man.
Wish we could cover more of him.
Yeah. We that is one that we struggled with last time, huh? That was Lost. I think it was the last one we posted from him.
I think it was Lost. Yeah, we had a hard time with Lost.
We had a hard time. Yeah. We had to fight for that one. That does suck, dude.
Yeah.
Dax is another one, like you were saying. Influences. Dax is another one that we've had problems with.
And the thing is Dax. It's not. The thing with Dax is like his distributor, right? So he uses a third-party company to distribute his music, which is fine. A lot of people do. Almost everybody does that. But the company he chooses, like he can go in and say, okay, well, you know, as far as copyright claims on YouTube, anything before, like, so once it releases, up to 60 days. Anything between that and the 60 days, you copyright claim. Anything after that, it's fine. So typically when Dax releases something new, we have to wait about 3 months till we can cover it and then actually get paid for it.
I didn't know any of that.
And sometimes even then, it still gets copyright.
I know we've had problems with his videos in the past, and that's what happened there. But I do want to get him back on the channel. I love Dax.
Yeah.
I think he's an amazing rapper.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's absolutely insane, and his videos are always, his productions
over the top, like
way over the top, dude. Like amazing production style and stuff. But anyways, regardless, this was awesome, man. I love the feel of it. I love the vibe. It's got that big punchy, I don't know, that aggressive, that aggro-ness to it. I like that, man. It's good.
I love at the end that he's like, you know, he talks about throughout the entire song, all the way up to the last little bit of like I'm out here doing my thing, like I have a dream and I'm chasing it and I'm working hard and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then he gets to the end, and he's like, I don't understand what's wrong with all these other people. They want to come in and tell me how to, like, we've had this before. People come in and be like, oh, well, you should do this and this and this on your YouTube channel. It's like, well, that's cool. Like, what are you doing though?
I've also had people come up and ask me, you know, like, wow, why do you guys have so much country on your channel? You guys do so much country, and unfortunately, like, I tell them all the time, I would love to do Silverstein. I would love to do Neffex and all these other big bands that I listen to. I listen to all sorts of good bands. There's all sorts of things out there. Problem is, all those bands will get blocked. Like, we have to fight copyright claims on a lot of that stuff because they're all signed to major labels. Yeah. These country artists that we're covering, turns out they don't give a shit. They like that we're doing this stuff. It's a promotion for them, and they understand that.
And typically country artists, I mean, just being country, like, as a lifestyle anyway, you're typically a pretty independent person. So, like, why would you need a record label if you know you can do it yourself? Like,
it's just, there's a lot more. There's a lot more of that country vibe coming out with under the independent artist genre than there is really any other genre. You know, like independent artists are more prone to be in country. It seems like, anyways, from research that we do. I don't know if you guys can put up something that shows me otherwise. That's fine. I'm open to it. I'm always open to discussion. I'm usually wrong, so. But yeah, that's what it seems to be, you know,
Yeah.
and it's just unfortunate that a lot of the bands that I listen to are still signed to labels, and those labels control their music, and they can't do anything about it. So
Yeah.
that's why certain things are on the channel and certain things aren't. But yeah.
And if you want to know more about labels, here in a couple weeks, we're going to be checking out Violet Orlandi talking about how she was signed to a label and how well that went.
Yeah.
And that was an independent label, and it did not go well.
Keyword was signed to a label.
Yeah,
So there you go.
was.
That's how that went. that was great, man.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. I would love to see a music video to it.
Only thing
the
I would-
visualizer was fantastic. I'd even go a 4.5 out of 5. The
just
visualizer was good.
How do you do? We need to look into that kind of stuff. Those little, because those would be really great for doing lyric videos and stuff, man. And we need to get into that as far as our editing skill set goes. So
Yes.
great visuals, great song all around. Nefex is awesome. He's on the list. We love everything he puts out and all the stuff that we've seen so far. So
Well, if you guys like this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Bow.
I don't know what that was. I was just bopping, dude.
Just bopping, bro.